Hi, this is Nikki from Circle of Light Unlimited, and this episode of Points of Light is going to talk about shadow work. Shadow work is working with the parts of ourselves that we usually don't want to acknowledge or deal with or admit to, do not want to look at. So that can take on a lot of forms. For some people, that's addiction or some sort of meanness or spite that they don't want people to know about. But for most of us, it's the things that we're just uncomfortable with. Our sexuality, our psychic abilities, not being able to get close to people, not wanting to admit that we have that voice in our heads that tells us that we're not good enough or pretty enough or smart enough or whatever it is. Most people, when I bring up things like self-esteem, say, oh no, I don't have any problems there. I don't have anything big I need to heal from. Well, really, when it gets down to it, a lot of healing work is shadow work. It's the stuff that we don't want to look at, that we might think of as too painful, or people wouldn't want to be around us if they knew about this stuff. But what I find in working with people as a healer, my job is to help people come to the realization that those things that they don't want to deal with, while it may be hard, it's not as hard as they think. It's not as painful as they think. That they're worthy of love and acceptance. And if they show and let those things out, people aren't going to turn away. And if they do, you know what? It's because those people aren't doing their own shadow work. So that's just something I've been thinking about lately. And I've kind of find it ironic that the name of my business is Circle of Light. I start all my newsletters and things with like beings of light and all this reference to light. But my real calling, my gift, is to sit with people in their darkness, to help people peel back the layers of the things they don't want to look with, of times of trauma, of death, of addiction, of all these things that we tend to put in a box, put in a cold, dark room, turn the key, throw a few more lock boxes on, and never want to deal with again. We're just going to move forward with our lives. So as shadow workers, what people with that sort of calling do is help them go to maybe just unlock that door a little bit. Look into the room. Maybe take a peek in the box. And say things out loud that they've never been able to say to anybody. And I know for me, when I've said some of those things out loud, like for me, a big one was anger, even admitting I had anger towards people who had wronged me. When I voiced that anger out loud, or when I said what they had said to me and could hear that again out loud and admit how much it could hurt me, that was when the real healing started. So anyway, that's just what I was thinking about today, and I would really love to hear your thoughts and questions about this subject, how you define your shadow or shadow work. And at this time of light and all these celebrations of light and light in the darkness, one of the bits of shadow work can be admitting when this is not a joyful time for us, or being able to have good self-care about those sorts of things. one of the things that really helped me as I was going through a really dark time was to learn to say that I am not okay. And just admitting that. That to me was a form of self-care and shadow work. I do a lot with moving in the body. Expressing our emotions not only with our words, but with our full voice. And expressing those emotions completely, expressing them with our full body. And also just being present. That's a whole nother topic that actually I'm surprised I didn't talk about today. So maybe we'll talk about that next time. Is holding space and being present with people as they do their own shadow work. So maybe that'll be part 2. Anyway, again, I'm Nikki. You can find me at circleoflightunlimited.com, Facebook, Instagram, all those great places. And I would absolutely love to hear from you. And please let me know what you would like some other Points of Light videos to be about. Blessings. Namaste. Bye-bye.